Welcome back to Haunted House. This is your host Hunter. We are back on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So yeah, picking up where we left off the last episode, I acquired my nighttime currency license, so that was pretty easy. All I had to do was toggle some lights on, take off, and come right back around and land. And the landing went well too, so we got another license. So currently have 3,840 CR, so yeah, we're just gonna keep flying, keep working at it, building up our reputation. And I've only done one ferry flight so far. That one didn't go well, but that was overseas as well. And since I unlocked so many, I think we're gonna start off with one of these. Let me just take a look at this Cub Crafters NX Cub, but these are planes that I haven't flown before. We just hit accept. I kind of wanted to look at the plane, but since it's only one star, I don't know. All right, the client, Sarah Wynn, owner operator. Okay, we just need to ensure that aircraft integrity and land smoothly. You know, your typical ferry flight, which means we are basically delivering a airplane for somebody from point A to point B. I kind of forgot what this plane was called already, but we got our nighttime license, so now it looks like we are in the night. This is gonna make it interesting. A plane I've never flown, and we're in the night. But check out this baby, the NX Cub. Okay, the Pateau cover is on the end on this one. Where's my... It's not registering here. There we go.
Hey Cap, Sarah here. Thanks for stepping up for this ferry flight. Today's task is to fly this NX Cub up to Schaumburg RGNL as soon as possible. Now that it's repaired, the owner needs her aircraft flown back to a field near her place. She is already waiting for it. Her name's Mrs. Sarah Wynn. Fly safely.
Okay, it's not telling me to turn on the lights yet, but I see I got the lights 1, 2, 3 right there. Why is this one not telling me what it is? Okay, let's just announce.
5-7 Charlie traffic. Cub Crafters November 5846. 1 is taxiing to runway 26. 5-7 Charlie.
It's not telling me to put on my lights yet. Boy, this thing started rolling right away and I didn't even rev the engine. Let me jam on the brakes a second. This thing looks pretty wild. Like, I didn't even turn the throttle on whatsoever or turn it up. I'm actually tapping on the brakes, so I don't want to break the taxi speed rules. I guess if it doesn't tell me to turn on my lights, I'm just gonna start flipping them on. We'll see what happens when I get to the short. I still went over the taxi speed. Dude, all I've been doing is jamming on the brakes. See, I see the RPMs. I'm not seeing my knots even move, so I don't know how you tell how fast you are going for the taxi speed. Yeah, this thing just wants to move. No throttle and jamming on the brakes the whole time. Alright. Announce takeoff.
57 Charlie traffic. Cubcrafters November 58461. Taking off runway 26. Departure to the south. 57 Charlie.
Okay. I just engaged the brakes. It's not even telling me to switch lights on, so I'm just gonna do it because I can't see anything. Strobe, navigation, land. What is this? Pulse steady? Tell you what, let's take a look at the lights. And I want to see, what is this pulse steady? Now let's turn it off. I don't know if I saw much difference. My OCD is like, they need to tell me exactly. I just switch it, whatever. Just turn the lights on. Alright, time to take off. Listen to that thing. Ooh, actually it started lifting off without... Landing light turned off. Oh no, bro. Something's wrong, bro. Dude, it's not showing me, is it? Bro! Meanwhile, I'm climbing straight up. Max aircraft speed exceeded. I'm already having all kinds of problems. Nothing is highlighted. Propeller. Look at that view though. Now I forgot what light it said I was having an issue with. Something wasn't turned on. I was already in the middle of trying to fly, so I don't. Alternator, fuel pump, battery. All the lights were on this side. Steady? Pulse? No, steady. Okay. So the white lights are steady now. Let's check out what it looks like again with the pulse. Ah. Okay. Steady. Malfunction. I need to look where I'm going as well. Level. RPMs are maxing a little bit. This thing is cool. Yeah, I was expecting them to, you know, tell me to turn on the lights and highlight the buttons and stuff for me, but they never did. So I just found them myself. Why is like a flashlight still on? I don't like that. It's too much glare. Yeah, this plane is, it's not as fast as this 172 Skyhawk, I don't think, because my RPMs are nearly maxed out and I'm only at 85 knots. That's right near max. We're hit, yep, we're maxing out at, and we hit 86 knots. So like 84, 85 is like the top speed pretty much. What if there's a way I can shut my flashlight off? What was this? Flight director? What if I just start pushing buttons? Navigation mode. Push button off. Glare shield lightning. Adjust glare shield lightning brightness. What is that? Oh shoot. No, no, no. I'm stuck on it, bro. How do I get off? Dude. Hold on, hold on. Abort. This isn't gonna do anything. I'm just freaking out now. Dude. I don't even know what I just did, bro. It was like glare shield or something. Messing up my flight. I think I turned my flashlight brightness up. Uh-oh. I should have never messed with this, man. I'm like stuck on it. I'm way off course too. I don't know, it's weird. Once I was on it, I couldn't get off. Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Just so off course. It's actually kind of a longer trip, ain't it? Says 35.4 NM. I wonder what does NM stand for? thing doesn't have much fuel in it either. Yeah, don't mess with that when you're flying, guys. Unless you know how to get off of there, because I got hot air entry. I don't even know what that means. It's hot outside. I gotta set my hot air entry. Inoperative. We're at 2,350 feet. This is your Captain Haunted speaking. I've nearly crashed, stuck on a button inside the airplane, but we have survived so far. Schaumburg. Fly to Schaumburg. Oh, what's that down there? Looks like a few houses or something. This is really cool flying at night. I knew I'd love this nighttime currency exam. To be able to do this. Look at all those lights over there. Oh, this is a long trip. Well, we're down to 28.9. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride. It looks like we got a ways to go yet. Sure is a beautiful night. I wonder what that is down there. It's all lit up. Just flying steady. I'd sure hate to bring it all this way for something terrible to happen. Which actually it almost did in the beginning of that flight. My flashlight's still on, super bright. The glare shield lighting. Oh, it's on 0%. I must have somehow turned it back down. Well, we've been at it over a half an hour on this trip already. This is definitely the longest flight I've ever had. Our fuel is starting to, we're in the yellow down there, so we better get there soon and land. We got 18%. Hope I wasn't supposed to like put fuel in it or something. Get all this way and then run out of fuel and crash. Tragedy. $17.65. Feels like we have a long way to go yet, and I'm not liking that where that fuel's reading. $16.7. It does have room for 2 passengers. Well, a pilot and a passenger, or maybe pilot, co-pilot, whatever. We're at 15.35. Fuel at 17%. Just about to hit 13. Wow. Look at all those lights. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Still got fuel 17%, 9.8. We're getting there. Push L3 and you can take the visual assistance off. Not that I should probably be doing it, but if you want to get a nice thumbnail or screenshot or something. Down to 7.7. We're closing in. Been recording for almost 40 minutes here. Three-wheel landing gear. Okay, looks like we're dropping down a little bit. Contact arrival. Just turned the flight pattern off. I don't know where I'm going. Landing in the street. This looks like trying to figure out where this flight pattern is going. I think it's got us looping around to the right and then swooping back over to the left as it looks like it's descending on the left side. So that should be the runway in front of those white lights. I got my guidance line on my radar in the upper left screen to go off. It's not giving me any other information besides what I see in front of me on the pattern. See if I can spot the runway, but also keep an eye on my traffic pattern. I think it's lit up with the blue down there. The blue lights, maybe. Hard to tell. We're off our pattern, off to the right, just a tad. Yep, there's the runway. It's got blue lights. So yeah, I wish it would give me an altitude at reading for like the first traffic pattern or something. Okay, so we're gonna be hitting this straight. Yep, just like I thought. Looping around to the right. And over there, descend and land. Alright, we need to lose some altitude a little bit. So this is going to be a sharp corner. See, it's not following the traffic pattern that on the pink line. These boxes, it's not on the pink line. These had me cut across. All right, this is the moment of truth. That's a very sharp approach. So if I swing this a little bit wider, I'm not going to be worried about that. Alright, let's turn down the RPMs a little bit. This thing doesn't have a high top speed anyway, so we're only going 82 knots. Okay, let's start descending. Let's pull off the RPMs a little bit. Keep an eye on the airspeed. Announce. Of course they want me to announce like right as I'm like in an intense turn.
06 Charlie traffic. Aircraft is November 5846 on final. Runway 29. Land. 06 Charlie.
I have the RPMs all the way off. We're just gaining a lot of speed. Flaps. Flaps. Ooh. Exceed max FPS at touchdown. Well, I did my best there. I could have probably pulled back a little smoother. We had quite a bit of runway yet.
Charlie traffic. Cubcraft is
this trip was a walk in the park. Anyway, I appreciate your professionalism. Mike Scott's finally here, and I thank you for that.
There it is, guys. Let's see what I got. Landing smoothness 0, bro. Really? Kidding me. Flaps extended at max speed. Gotta be. That landing is what really got me too. I thought it was good landing. Apparently not. Ooh, that was a good long trip, so that was worth a good amount of CR right there. For me, anyway. Alright guys, well, that brings us to 6,810 CR now after that trip. I'm going to end this episode here. This is your host, Haunted, signing off.